हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल ओमनी ज्ञान। मेरे चैनल ओमनी ज्ञान में आप सब लोगों का फिर से बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। सो स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न द स्टोरी भोली फ्रॉम योर सप्लीमेंट्री रीडर बुक ऑफ इंग्लिश, एंड द वीडियो इज गोइंग टू बी फॉर क्लास 10, एंड एज यूजुअल आई एम गोइंग टू मेक हियर अ फुल explanation. Okay, so without any delay, let us start the explanation. Now let us just have a short idea about uh, introduction of the title of the story, Bholi. Now the story is about a young girl whose name is Sulekha. Okay, ये कहानी एक छोटी बच्ची की है जिसका नाम है सुलेखा. And she was nicknamed Bholi because of her simple and innocent nature. ठीक है, तो उनका निकनेम जो था वो भोली था, या पेट नेम जो था वो भोली थी बिकॉज ऑफ हर सिंपल एंड इनोसेंट नेचर. Okay, Sulekha is the good name and Bholi is the nickname. And Bholi name came because she was simple and innocent. Now, she was the fourth daughter of Ramlal, who was a Nambardar. Okay, Nambardar is basically a revenue collector. Okay, a revenue official or a revenue collector. And obviously, revenue collector means representing the government only. ठीक है, तो वो फोर्थ डॉटर थी रामलाल की. और रामलाल कौन था? भोली की फादर. एंड his profession was that he was a nambardar, okay, a revenue official representing the government. Okay, now at the age of 10 months she fell from her cot and suffered brain damage. Now cot is a small bed actually that is made of bamboo. ठीक है, वो बैम्बू का स्ट्रक्चर होता है, छोटा सा बेड होता है, and it is very handy also. People use a lot in Indian villages actually. Okay, so at the age of 10 months she fell from her cot and she hit her head, and from that she suffered a brain damage. ठीक है, भोली was born pretty. जब भोली का जन्म हुआ था, she was very pretty, cute at that time. But when she was 2 years old, and I would like all of you to remember the the years and the months. Okay, 10 months old जब थी तब उनका ब्रेन डैमेज हुआ था. और जब वो 2 साल की थी, when she was 2 years old, she got smallpox which left permanent pock marks on her face. Pock marks, you can say, kind of pimples, but very strong marks. Okay, very strong marks on her face, and it remained permanent. ये permanently रह गए उसके face में. ठीक है, okay, so you understood. 10 months की उम्र में, at the age of 10, she had suffered a brain damage because she had fell down from a cot. And when she was 2 years old, she got smallpox, and due to the smallpox, it left permanent pock marks on her face. Okay, but Bholi was not like born ugly. She was born pretty only. Okay, by birth she was pretty, but 2 साल की उम्र के टाइम पे उनको ये smallpox हुआ. Okay, and she became ugly at that time. सीधे लैंग्वेज में, इन स्ट्रेट लैंग्वेज, we can call her, or people used to call her ugly. The marks spoiled her appearance. Obviously these marks actually because she was born pretty, but at the age of 2, because of the smallpox, she had pock marks, and the pock marks actually spoiled her appearance completely. And people often made fun of her looks and dullness. Now she had brain damage, so her brain had become dull. Okay, her brain had become dull, plus she got pock marks. She got pock marks. That means there is no intelligence also in her. वो intelligent नहीं है, and she is not beautiful also. ये दोनों ही चीज उसके अंदर नहीं है. Okay, now when she started talking, she stammered badly. Now another thing, feature in her character was that she started talking, but then she could not speak properly. She stammered. वो हकलाती थी, मतलब she could not speak one word at one go. एक ही बार में एक वर्ड या एक सेंटेंस बोलना भोली के लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता था. She used to take pauses and speak. वो रुक रुक के बात करती थी, तो we call that stammering. ठीक है. Now because of this stammering and pock marks, everyone in the village made fun of her. तो सबसे पहले तो she was not intelligent. Okay, then she was not beautiful because of the pock marks, and now because of this stammering, ये third जो उसका feature है, because of this everyone in the village made fun of her. Everyone, elders also, children also, everybody made fun of Bholi. ठीक है. Now you see Ramlal had 7 children. All these things please you must remember, okay? Ramlal had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters, and Bholi was the 4th daughter. ठीक है. तो Bholi was not the 4th child. Bholi was the 4th daughter, let me tell you, okay? And Bholi was actually the youngest daughter. मतलब ये जो 7 है, 7th is Bholi actually. Out of all the 7 children, the last one is Bholi, and out of the 4 daughters, obviously the last one will be Bholi only, okay? तो daughter में से वो 4th थी, और out of all the children she was 7th, the youngest, okay? This thing you must remember for MCQs at least, okay? Now all his other children were healthy except Bholi. तो रामलाल के जो बाकी बच्चे थे, all the other 6 children, ठीक है, all the other 6 children, they were, ये जो 6 बच्चे उसके थे वो सारे हेल्दी थे except for Bholi. Only Bholi was not healthy also. Healthy in the sense she had a brain damage, and then pock marks completely disfigured her, okay, face, and another thing, she stammered. Now the most important thing here is that her parents were actually worried very much about her marriage. See, in villages actually, especially Indian villages, parents are mostly worried about their daughter only, and especially their daughter's marriage, okay? So as usual, her parents were worried about her marriage because of her looks and dull mind, because she was neither good looking nor she was intelligent. Moreover, she stammered also. That is why her parents were worried that who will marry this girl. ठीक है. Now एक दिन क्या हुआ, one day the तहसीलदार came to open a girls primary school in the village. एक दिन जो है तहसीलदार आए, वो तहसीलदार जो है वो इनॉग्रेशन करने आए थे एक प्राइमरी स्कूल की, एंड दैट वाज अ गर्ल्स प्राइमरी स्कूल इन द विलेज, ओके. नाउ व्हेन ही सॉ दैट Bholi was not going to school, and especially not only Bholi but his other daughters also were not going to school, the Tehsildar advised Ramlal to send his daughters to school and set an example for the village children, as Ramlal was a Nambardar. See, Nambardar, I told you, is a government revenue collector, revenue official. Okay. Now, that primary school was a government primary school, obviously. So, the Tehsildar told Ramlal that you are a government official and I have come to open the girls' primary school. Now, if you do not send your daughters to the school, then how will the other villagers be encouraged to send their daughters to the school? अगर तुम तुम्हारे बेटियों को स्कूल नहीं भेजते हो, तो तुम क्या एग्जाम्पल सेट करोगे बाकी विलेज पीपल के लिए? वो भी तो अपने बच्चे स्पेशली गर्ल्स को फिर स्कूल में भर्ती नहीं कराएंगे, तो तुम सबसे पहले तुम अपनी बेटियों को भर्ती करो, सो दैट एन एग्जाम्पल इज सेट फॉर द विलेज पीपल, एंड fathers will start sending their children, especially daughters, okay, to this girls school. Now Ramlal's wife objected, so Ramlal came home and discussed with his wife, but Ramlal's wife objected. Ramlal की wife ने कहा that no, because she feared that educated daughters might not get married, because when daughters get too much educated, then they might not get married, because education जो है आपका mind खोल देता है बिल्कुल. And when a person is educated, say a daughter, okay, a girl becomes educated, she would not like to do the household works, in her husband's place. ठीक है ना? अब ये चीज क्या है, देखिए, ये इक्वलिटी दिखाता है कि when girls become educated, they want to get an equal position. But here Ramlal's wife, she herself being a mother, she is telling that educated daughters will not work, because ultimately she has to go and work in her husband's family, cooking, washing clothes, washing utensils, all these things she will have to do. Now, if she becomes educated, then she will not do all these things. Okay, so this was the fear that Ramlal's wife had. That is why she did not wanted to send Bholi and other daughters to school. But finally, after a little bit of discussion, she agreed, okay, Bholi's mother agreed to send only Bholi to school, as they doubted her chances of marriage anyway. So, 4 बेटियां, there are 4 daughters. Out of this, 3 daughter को उसकी माँ ने कहा फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द 3 daughters marriage is not required. I'm sorry, schooling is not required. Schooling is not required. Why? Because they are beautiful. Anyone will marry them. We will get a lot of, proposals coming for them. So they will easily get married. But let us send only Bholi to school. कि हम सिर्फ भोली को स्कूल भेजेंगे. Why? Because she is dull, she is not good looking, she stammers, so there are almost no chances of her getting married. कि कोई उससे शादी नहीं करेगा, इसलिए उसको ही स्कूल भेज दो. एटलीस्ट लेट हर गो टू स्कूल एंड पास हर टाइम समहाउ. नाउ भोली को बताया गया दैट फ्रॉम टुमारो यू आर गोइंग टू स्कूल, बट भोली वाज अफ्रेड ऑफ गोइंग टू स्कूल बिकॉज शी हैड नेवर हर्ड ऑफ स्कूल बिफोर. तो भोली को स्कूल के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं. दिस वर्ड ओनली शी हैड नॉट हर्ड इन हर लाइफ. उसने ये शब्द, ये वर्ड ही कभी नहीं सुना था. तो वो डर गई बहुत. And she thought that her father was going to sell her just like their cow Lakshmi. So actually on the day when Bholi was going to be taken to school, when Ramlal actually was going to take Bholi to school, Bholi started crying. Okay, Bholi started crying because once she had seen that her father had sold their cow Lakshmi. Okay, now the scene is like that. Okay, Bholi's father is Ramlal. Ramlal is pulling Bholi's hand. Come with me to school. And Bholi is telling, no, I will not go. I will not go. Why? Because it was the same manner in which their cow Lakshmi was sold in the market by Bholi's father. तो जब भोली का पिताजी जो है वो लक्ष्मी को बेचने के लिए जा रहे थे, तो इस तरीके से खींच के लेके जा रहे थे. Okay, he was pulling the cow Lakshmi in the same manner, the manner in which he was pulling Bholi. So Bholi thought that her father was going to sell her also. उसको भी बेच देंगे वो मार्केट में लेके जाके. ठीक है. Now on her first day, she was for the first time bathed, dressed properly and sent to school. Actually Bholi never got any new dress. तो भोली को कभी नया कपड़ा नहीं मिला. Bholi was never even touched by her parents because of her ugly looks. उसकी ugly looks के लिए भोली को कभी भी कोई केयर मिला ही नहीं. She never got proper care that a child should have got. She never got new dress because she was the fourth daughter, the youngest one. तो उनकी जो 3 बड़ी बहनें थी, the 3 elder sisters, उनके ही कपड़े, their clothes only Bholi used to get most of the time. And these clothes were all old. ठीक है, पुराने कपड़े, torn clothes, and nobody used to wash her clothes also, so the clothes used to remain dirty most of the time. कोई भी भोली के कपड़े धो के नहीं देते थे. कोई, no one washed the clothes of Bholi because they maintained distance. Even her parents also maintained distance from Bholi. Okay. Anyways, she was for the first time, पहली बार लाइफ में उसको नहलाया गया, उसको एक प्रॉपर ड्रेस दिया गया और स्कूल भेजा गया. She was sent to school. She was happy to see many girls of her age and wished to make friends. So when she went to school, it was a girls' school. Okay. So when she went to school, she was very happy to see many other girls and of her age only, uski umar ki. And she became very, very happy and she wanted to be friends with them. And she felt that school was better than her home because she never got love in her home. उसको कभी घर पे प्यार मिला ही नहीं. तो उसने सोचा ये स्कूल ही एक जगह है जहाँ I can get a little bit of love. And school was far better than my home. ठीक है, this much you understood. Now the teacher entered. Okay, and because it was a new school, so the teachers started, asking the children to give their introduction, especially tell your name. Okay, so when the teacher asked her name, Bholi's name, she stammered because you see she has this problem of stammering. So she stammered like Bholi, like that, and the whole class started laughing at her. Okay, and this made Bholi cry. Okay, because again the same thing is being repeated in the school also. She thought that school is a very good place, but then the same thing is being repeated in the school also, and this made her cry. And she felt that no one would want to be her friend. तो भोली को समझ में आ गया that I am going to be again alone in the school also. At home also I am alone. No one talks to me. In the school also I will be alone. No one will talk to me. No one will be my friend. but the teacher was very good. So however, the kind teacher comforted and encouraged her to try again. तो जो टीचर थी वो बहुत ही अच्छी थी. The teacher was very kind and the teacher told Bholi that you try again. Come on, try to tell your name. She encouraged her, comforted her, and told the class also, don't laugh like that. Okay? Each and every one of us, we have certain problems. No one of us, we are perfect. हम कोई भी हम लोग जो है वो perfect हम लोग नहीं है. And she encouraged her to try again. तो भोली को encourage किया. चलो, come on, tell your name again. Tell slowly, no need to hurry. Tell nicely, slowly. Okay? She encouraged Bholi in this way. Now, with a lot of effort, Bholi managed to say her full name. So, the teacher made her practice this thing that yes, come on, tell your name nicely, take your time, tell your name. Okay, in this way, she encouraged, and Bholi finally managed to say her full name. Okay, and Bholi somewhere felt little confident also. Because no one before had ever talked in such a kind manner to her. पहले कोई भी किसी ने भी भोली से इतने अच्छी तरीके से बात नहीं किया. No one had talked to her in such kind manner. Her teacher was the first person in her life, and she had met for the first time a person who was talking so kindly to her, and this made Bholi very confident. Then the teacher gave her picture books to read to help her improve her speech and advised Bholi to attend school every day. So the teacher doubted that maybe from tomorrow Bholi would not like to come to school because the other girls laughed at her. So the teacher, in order to encourage her, the teacher gave her picture books like, animals, birds, all these things, okay, all these books, okay. And she told her that you read these books every day and you try to improve your speech, okay, and you speak regularly. Don't hesitate to speak. Don't mind if others laugh at you. You go on improving yourself. Okay. And she advised Polly also that you attend school every day. That because the other girls laughed at you, from tomorrow you will not come. No, you have to come to school every day. And this gave Bholi new hope and confidence for a better future. ठीक है, तो भोली को एक नया hope मिला, a new hope in life and confidence in life for a better future. Now you see, many years passed. The village grew into a small town with many improvements. ठीक है, तो बहुत साल बीत गया. विलेज जो है अभी एक टाउन में कन्वर्ट हो गया था. And obviously many new facilities had come in the village because the village had now become this a new town. Now a marriage proposal came for Bholi. अब भोली भी बड़ी हो गई थी. भोली was also a adult girl now, right? So a marriage proposal came for Bholi. और groom का नाम क्या? What is the name of the groom from whom the proposal had come? It was Bishambarnath. Now who is this Bishambarnath? He was an old limping man. वो लंगड़ाता था. With grown up children. मतलब उसका पहले भी एक बीवी था और उसके बड़े बड़े बच्चे थे. तो almost the same age as Bholi's father. तो Bishambarnath's age and Bholi's father age was similar. See, look at the mentality of the parents, right? Look at the mentality of the parents that they are going to get Bholi married to a man whose age was as equal to Bholi's father. So in a way, this Bishambar was a father-like figure to Bholi. A father-like figure to Bholi, right? Alright. Now, we'll see what happens next. Now, Ramlal's family accepted the proposal. रामलाल की फैमिली ने इस proposal को accept कर लिया. See, they never asked Bholi that, Bholi, do you want to get married to this man? This man is so and so. Okay. Now, why Ramlal's family did not ask Bholi's consent, permission? Why? Because Bishambar was well settled grocer and he was very rich. बैंक में बहुत सारा पैसा है. और बिशंबर जो है वो एक ग्रोसर है एंड वेरी बिग ग्रोसर. ग्रोसर तो आपको पता है, ओके, वो तो चावल दाल ये सब जो बेचने वाला जो होता है, ओके, ग्रोसर. तो बिशंबर वाज अ वेरी वेल सेटल्ड ग्रोसर एंड ही वाज very rich with a lot of money in the bank. That is why they thought that, Bholi will be happy also. And, she will get settled, okay. And the marriage was finally fixed. तो शादी जो है वो फिक्स हो गया. नो वन आस्क्ड भोली's परमिशन, ओके, एंड भोली आल्सो डिड नॉट हेजिटेट. आई एम सॉरी, भोली आल्सो डिड नॉट टेल नो. भोली ने भी मना नहीं किया. चलो, माँ और पिताजी जो डिसीजन लेते हैं वही ठीक है. ओके. नाउ भोली's elder sisters who came to attend the wedding. अब मैं एक चीज बता दूं आप लोगों को. लेट मी टेल यू, गिव यू वन स्मॉल पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. ऑल द थ्री अदर सिस्टर्स ऑफ भोली दे हैड गॉट मैरिड. ठीक है. बाकी जो 3 बहनें थी उनकी शादी हो गई है. ठीक है. नाउ अब भोली जो है वो छोटी बेटी, तो अब भोली की शादी है, तो ये तीनों बेटियां जो है अपने हस्बैंड्स को लेके वेडिंग अटेंड करने आई थी. नाउ दे हैड कम टू अटेंड द वेडिंग एंड दे वर वेरी जेलस बिकॉज द मैरिज अरेंजमेंट्स, द ग्रैंड अरेंजमेंट्स एट हर वेडिंग. ओके. तो वो बहुत जेलस थी. वो तीनों जो बहनें थी, बड़ी बहनें, they were very jealous because the arrangement of the wedding was grand, huge. Okay. And nevertheless, needless to say that Bholi's would-be husband Bishambarnath was a very rich man, richer than their husbands. तो जो तीनों बहनें थी, इनकी जो हस्बैंड थी, इससे ज्यादा रिच बिशंबर थी. इसलिए जो है शादी, द मैरिज वाज अरेंज्ड इन अ वेरी ग्रैंड मैनर. ठीक है. So during the ceremony, when Bishambar was about to put the garland on Bholi, someone lifted her veil. In the Indian marriage, tradition, what happens is that the groom and the bride will be standing, and the groom will be putting the garland on the bride's neck, around the bride's neck, and the bride will be putting the garland on around the groom's neck. अब क्या होता है कि जो घूंघट होता है, the veil, you know, that is there on the girl. Okay, the girl's whole face is covered from head. Okay, तो that veil is lifted. तो घूंघट जो है वो उठाया जाता है. और जैसे ही घूंघट उठाया, Bishambar saw the pock marks on Bholi's face and refused to marry her. Actually, let me tell you, Bishambar had not seen Bholi earlier. Bishambar's friend, actually एक दोस्त थे बिशंबरनाथ की. Bishambar had a friend. The whole marriage was actually, how to say, the whole marriage was fixed by that friend only. तो पूरा मैरिज जो है, शादी जो है, बिशंबर नाथ के फ्रेंड ने फिक्स किया था. बिशंबर ने भोली को नहीं देखा पहले. बिशंबर हैड नॉट सीन भोली. शी हैज नो आइडिया about Bholi. He just knows the age, and pretty small things, but he does not know anything else about Bholi. So when the veil was lifted, जब घूंघट हटाया गया, and Bishambar is about to put the garland, he saw the pock marks on Bholi's face, and immediately he refused to marry her. और जैसे ही घूंघट उठा, उसने देखा pock marks on the face, and Bholi looked very ugly, and immediately he refused to marry Bholi. Okay, so he had not seen Bholi earlier. इसलिए उसे पता नहीं तो पहले ही मना कर देता. अब जब रामलाल ने ये चीज देखा कि बिशंबर ने मना कर दिया, मैं शादी नहीं करूंगा. हाँ, यू डिड नॉट टेल बिफोर, you have done fraudery with me. You did not tell that your daughter is ugly, your daughter has pockmarks, and this and that. Bishambarnath told many things to Ramlal. So Ramlal pleaded Bishambarnath, requested Bishambarnath not to break the wedding, as it was a matter of his reputation. Reputation, if you say, look at this word in your book, it is izzat. Izzat is reputation. Okay, prestige. So Ramlal requested again and again to Bishambarnath not to break the wedding because it was a matter of his reputation. Ramlal even put his turban on Bishambar's feet. Actually, putting a turban on somebody's feet, turban मतलब पगड़ी. तो अपना पगड़ी जो है, टर्बन किसी के पैर में रखना मतलब I am actually giving you my reputation. My reputation is now at your feet. I am at your mercy. मैं आपकी दया पे हूँ अभी. ठीक है, तो इसका ये सिंबल होता है. So now Ramlal put his turban on Bishambar's feet and with folded hands he requested Bishambar that please do not break the wedding. It is a matter of my reputation. Bishambar agreed. तो एक्चुअली भोली के फादर ने कहा मैं आपको थोड़े पैसे और ज्यादा दे दूंगी, डाउरी. ओके, I will give you a little more dowry. Okay. Now Bishambar agreed. But in return he said that I need a dowry of 5,000 rupees. कि मुझे 5,000 रुपया चाहिए. अब that time I'm telling, not today's time. Okay, many years back, 5,000 rupees meant a lot. At that time, 5,000 rupees, and today's, if you calculate, okay, it will cross lakhs of rupees. Okay. So Bishambarnath agreed, but in return, he demanded that I will marry your daughter, but I want a dowry of 5,000 rupees. मुझे 5,000 रुपया चाहिए दहेज में. बस. Now, Bholi's father said, from where will I give you 5,000 rupees? I do not have 5,000 rupees. आप 2,000 रख लीजिए, 3,000 रख लीजिए. But Bishambar said, no, 5,000 means 5,000. If you agree, you agree. Otherwise, I'm going. Okay. Bholi's father somehow, what to do, you see. So Ramlal somehow managed to arrange and pay the money. तो रामलाल गया घर के अंदर, उसने अलमारी खोला और जैसे तैसे करके somehow he managed to pay this 5,000 rupees to Bishambarnath. Now, see, this money could have been given to Bishambarnath in Bishambarnath's hand, but no. Ramlal had to place the bundle, मतलब bundle of notes, okay, at the bridegroom's, मतलब Bishambar's feet. तो पैसा जाके बिशंबर के पैरों पे रखा, right? And Bishambar agreed, okay, I am happy, I will marry. अब मैं शादी करूंगा क्योंकि मैं बहुत खुश हूं. तो अब जहां पे डिसकंटिन्यू हुआ था, मतलब दैट गार्लैंडिंग, नाउ लेट अस कंटिन्यू द गार्लैंडिंग. तो अभी माला पहनाया जाएगा. नाउ एज अगेन द मैरिज स्टार्टेड. ओके, एवरीथिंग बिकेम नॉर्मल. द मैरिज सेरेमनी स्टार्टेड, ritual started. Okay, and as Bishambarnath now tried to put a garland on Bholi stopped him and refused to marry such a greedy man. अब ये उल्टा हो गया ये चीज. It became reversed now. हम लोग एक वर्ड आप बहुत ट्रेंडिंग में है, कर्मा. आपने सुना होगा ना. यस, कर्मा हिट्स. तो ये कर्मा ही है. ओके, रिवर्स हो गई ये चीज, अभी उल्टा. जैसे ही द मोमेंट Bishambar was going to put the garland on Bholi stopped him. Now it was Bholi's turn. Bholi stopped him now, and Bholi said, I refuse to marry such a greedy man. I refuse to marry such a man who is so greedy that he is marrying me just for money, not out of love or respect. So I will not marry him now. Okay? Now everyone at the wedding was shocked to see Bholi speaking so confidently and without stammering. This is most important, let me tell you. This is the same Bholi who had a brain damage when she was 10 months old. This is the same Bholi who had pock marks because of chicken pox at the age of 2. And this is the same Bholi who used to stammer while speaking when she was a child. And look at this Bholi. Big change. Why this big change occurred? It is due to education. The education that she had received from her school, and especially the teacher. Actually, the teacher is also there only, standing and watching everything and smiling. Okay. So everyone at the wedding was shocked to see that Bholi was speaking confidently and she was not stammering at all. She was speaking fluently. Okay. And flawlessly. Okay. And the groom felt insulted. So obviously Bishambar को insulted feel हो, लड़की मुझे कैसे मना कर सकते? How can the girl refuse me? It is the the right of the boy to refuse. It is the right of the man to refuse. Girls should not refuse. Girls should surrender, submit, themselves to the society. But boys should not. Men should not. Okay. So the groom, Bishambar, felt insulted and he went away from there. So marriage broke. शादी जो है वो टूट गया. And then everyone started telling her that, why do you speak like that? Girls should not speak loudly. Girls should always lower their voices. लड़कियों को हमेशा अपना आवाज जो है वो नीचे रखना चाहिए. Okay, but she did not listen to them. And then Bholi told her father and mother. Actually, क्या हुआ कि Bholi's father went and told Bholi, Ramlal जो है, Ramlal went and told Bholi that who will take care of you when we die. जब हम मर जाएंगे, जब हम नहीं रहेंगे दुनिया में, तो तुम्हारा देखभाल कौन करेगा? Who will take care of you? Who will take care of us when we become old? Especially जब हम बूढ़े हो जाएंगे तो हमारा देखभाल कौन करेगा? Who will take care of us? Okay, so Bholi told her father at that time that I will take care of you. I will look after you and mother when you become old. जब आप बूढ़े हो जाएंगे तो मैं आपका take care करूंगा. And she also promised, Bholi also promised to become a teacher in that same school where she had learned all the good values. तो भोली ने कहा कि मैं उसी स्कूल में टीचर बनूंगी जहां मैंने पढ़ाई किया और इतने अच्छे अच्छे वैल्यूज मैंने सीखे हैं. And I will take care of you. I will look after you and mother when you become old. And the story is ending here. Her teacher, and she was watching everything from a distance, and she felt so happy, so proud, and so relieved seeing Bholi's courage and confidence. तो टीचर जो है वो साइड में खड़ी थी और वो मुस्कुरा रही थी. And she had felt, obviously, a teacher when a student excels. See, I'm also a teacher. When my student excels in exams or in any field, okay, when they achieve something, and if they achieve even more than me also, I will be the proudest man on this earth, let me tell you. So for any teacher you see. ठीक है, तो her teacher who was watching from a distance, okay, watching from a distance, she felt so happy and proud and relieved also that Bholi has got so much courage and confidence. And this courage and confidence came from where? Let me tell you, repeat once again, this came from education. Let me tell you students, education is the most powerful tool on earth. इसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं है. If you talk about money, money stands on education only. Okay, there are two kinds of education: formal education, informal education. Formal is we go to school, college, university. Formal. And informal is education that you get from everywhere. वो जो 3 Idiots का डायलॉग है, पेन की निप से लेके पैंट की जिप तक, you get everywhere education, informal education. Okay, so both education is important. Let me tell you, school education, college, university education, higher studies, very very important because that builds your courage and confidence. That happened in Bholi. Okay, so the story ends here. How you like the story, especially girls, okay, especially the girls, how you like the story, and did you get motivation from the story? Did you get, do you feel that you have gained enough courage and confidence from the story? And if you feel that you will also continue with your education, do higher studies, become somebody in life, and do not be under somebody. Okay, have your own life, enjoy your own life, stand on your own feet, right? Okay, so that's the end of the story. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in another video, and until then, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and with love from Omnigyan, all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.